Hello, I'm Grace Cook Anderson, the Arlene and Harold Schnitzer Curator of Northwest Art at the Portland Art Museum, and the Coordinating Curator for Art and Race Matters, the career of Robert Colescott. It has felt so good to reopen the museum and welcome our community back again, but we know many of you are continuing to shelter in place and practice safe distancing, so I'm excited that we have put together a more extended online exhibition. Bringing this exhibition to Portland was in many ways a reunion with Robert Colescott. Colescott made his way to Portland in 1957 to teach at Portland State College. He was here until 1966. Colescott's work was included in the Fountain Gallery's inaugural exhibition in 1961, establishing a significant relationship between the artist and the gallery's founder, Portland-based philanthropist Arlene Schnitzer. Their sincere friendship and support for each other lasted many years. Colleagues from his teaching days and fellow artists still distinctly recall Colescott's painterly brilliance, and some members of his family still reside here in the Northwest. As an institution, a deep engagement with Robert Colescott's work also felt timely, at this very moment especially. Speaking personally as a person of color and as someone who has long found the love of art through the complicated space of the museum, I am appreciative of the commitment of the Portland Art Museum to the deep equity work formally initiated in 2016. Working alongside colleagues sincerely committed to these efforts and working toward diversifying our programming and collections has been a challenging but rewarding process. The daily commitment to this practice will hopefully shift the museum's DNA. I want to briefly illustrate our real-time experience of working through these equity issues. With the opening of the Colescott exhibition in February, we featured Colescott's 1978 painting, I Get So Thrilled Too When I Seize a Coup, as our featured outdoor banner. In the context of Colescott's career, this was an image that summarized some of the most challenging aspects of the artist's work: taboos around racial stereotypes, the use of satire, even irreverence. However, such an image, outside the context of a guided museum exhibition displayed larger than life in a public space, provoked confusion and anger. Through community feedback, the banner was replaced, and the museum issued a statement of acknowledgement and apology. As we reopen the museum in this moment, when so many of our citizens are protesting racial inequity nationwide and suffering disproportionately from the COVID-19 pandemic, Robert Colescott's work is also one to wrestle with. As he said once, if you decide to laugh, don't forget the humor is the bait, and once you've bitten, you may have to do some serious chewing. The tears may come later.